Hello friends, so we are ready to start the class. So today, as I posted, it's going to be a balance class. So let's start. Get your blankets ready, your blocks. Remember, if going to the floor is too difficult for you, this will help, okay? So let's start by centering yourself on your sticky mat. Keep your feet hip distance apart and bring your hands to your waist. So let's pause in here for a second so everybody comes in. Glad to see everyone. Okay, press the feet firmly into the floor, hands onto your waist. As you press the feet firmly down, keep pressing firmly, but also when you engage the quadricep muscles, bring your awareness to the outer hips. The outer hips is like you have two clamps coming in to support you. So we want to have that in mind when we start our balancing poses. So ready? Press the feet down and now extend the arms to the floor and lift the sides of the chest up. Tadasana, mountain pose. As you inhale, bring your arms overhead. From the sides of the waist, reach out through your fingertips, and as you exhale, bring your arms down. Once more. Inhale, arms up. Reach out through your fingertips. Exhale, arms up. Inhale, up. All the way out from the sides of the waist up to your fingertips, and press the feet firmly down. Keep those legs engaged. And as you exhale, bring your arms down. Hands onto your waist. So let's see where the balance is off today. So remember, if you need the support, you're near a wall, okay? So feet hip distance apart. Bring your weight into your left leg and lift your right leg up. Let's see if we can keep the balance today. Every day is different, right? Keep pressing that left foot down. Keep engaging that quadricep muscle and this outer hip in as you lift your right leg up. As you exhale, bring the foot down. Feet parallel to each other. Now switch the weight. Bring the weight into your right foot and lift the left leg up. Keep that right leg fully engaged. The quadricep muscles engaging, lifting the kneecap up and keeping the outer hip in. As you exhale, bring the leg down. Press the feet firmly down. Now switch the weight into your left foot. Lift the right leg up. So the first part of Vrikshasana, the tree pose. So hold the foot. Bring the foot to the beginning of your thigh, below the knee or on the floor. Vrikshasana, the tree pose. Bring your hands in front of your chest and pause in here. So let's bring the awareness to your standing foot. Left foot pressing down, quadricep engaged in the outer hip in as this leg extends towards the floor. And as you keep those actions on your legs, as you exhale, extend the arms up towards the ceiling. Reach up through your fingertips. Full extension of the sides of the body, full extension of the arms. And as you exhale, bring your hands in front of your chest. Bring the foot down, feet parallel to each other. So now let's go into the second side. Press your right foot firmly down, lift the left leg up, hold your ankle, and as you rotate the leg outwards, bring the foot either above your knee, below your knee, or on the floor. Keep your presence of mind where you're standing, on that right foot. Right foot pressing firmly down, lift the arch though. If you collapse your inner ankle, the balance goes off, okay? So keep that lifting, keep the inner ankle lifting, keep the quadricep muscles engaged, outer hip in, and this leg extending sideways. Now as you exhale, bring your hands in front of your chest. Take a moment in here to keep your balance, to keep your presence of mind where you're standing. Inhale the breath, and with your next exhalation, extend the arms up towards the ceiling. Full extensions of the sides of the body, full extension of the arms, fingers reaching out towards the ceiling. Vrikshasana, the tree pose. And as you exhale, bring your hands in front of your chest, hands onto your waist, and bring the foot down. So now let's play with the balance today. So if you have to be at the wall, do that. So this is what we're doing. Lifting one leg up, arms up, and then from here, stretching the leg forward. So I'm going to show you to the side. So ready? So press the feet firmly down and still the feet hip distance apart. Bring your weight into your left leg. As you switch the weight into your left leg, lift your right leg up. Take a moment in here. As you inhale, bring your arms overhead. Reach out through your fingertips. And with your next exhalation, reach the leg out. Exhale down and come down. Right? So let's do this one more time. Left foot pressing down, right leg up. As you inhale, bring your arms overhead. Keep your presence of mind on your extending foot. Lift the right knee up, and as you exhale, extend the leg forward. With your next exhalation, bring the leg in, foot down, hand down. So let's switch the other leg, okay? So you can stay where you are, okay, facing that way, whichever way is better for you. Press the right foot firmly down, lift the left knee up, and as you exhale, bring your arms overhead and extend the leg forward. Reach through your heel, press the foot down, like you are pressing to the gas pedal of your car. As you exhale, bend the knee, bring the foot down, hand down. So you said, we are doing different ways to see which one works better for you, okay? So keep that in mind. Where is my balance? When I bring my arms up, what happens? When I keep my hands into my waist, what happens? Right foot pressing down, quadriceps engaged, outer hip in. And the left leg is up. Okay, now, let's do the opposite. Extend the leg first. And as you inhale, bring your arms overhead. Exhale the breath, bring your hands down, and bring the foot down. Okay? So now, let's do this. Take a blanket or have some support for your knees, and come into your hands and knees. Your knees on the blanket. Okay? Bring your hands in front of you. So we are in four-legged position here. Shoulders on top of the wrist. Keep your left knee in place and extend the leg back. Reach through your heel. Full extension of the back leg. And as you exhale, bring the knee down. Now switch the weight onto your right knee and extend the left leg back. Reach through your heel. If it's difficult for you to come down to the floor, you can still do this. So you can do the same, reaching back, right? So remember, use the props that you have available. Let's do one more time. Keep your left toes under. And then as you exhale, extend the right leg back. Reach through your heel. So the full extension of the back of your leg. Full extension of your hamstring, your calf muscles, right? And the heel pressing back. As you exhale, bring your knee down. Left leg extends back. Reach through your heel. Full extension of the back leg. And as you exhale, bend your knees. Now, this time, walk the hands slightly forward. Okay, now, this is the time, let me show you what we are doing. So this is the time when maybe we need those blocks, or maybe we need the chair for support, or any other props that you need. Because this is what we are doing. With the hands coming forward, what I do, I take a big step with my right leg. Okay? So see, I'm cupping my fingers, so I can get some space on my front chest. And as I keep my toes back, I lift the back leg. Okay, so now, if it's difficult for you to reach the floor, the blocks are there. You lift the knee up and you reach back as you look forward. Or you can be here. So all these modifications. Ready? So we are here. Walk the hands forward. Step forward with your right leg. Fingertips slightly on the floor or palms. If you have long arms, you can do that. Curl your toes under, and as you exhale, extend the back, lift the left knee up, and extend from the back of the knee towards your heel, just as we did a few minutes ago. Reach back with your leg, and feel the opening of the front of the top left groin. As you exhale, bend the knee, step back, bring your hands into the floor, pausing here. Now let's switch. Left leg forward. Curl your right toes under, and as you exhale, extend the leg back as you lift the right knee up towards the ceiling. So the back of your leg, the entire leg, is lifting up towards the ceiling by engaging the quadricep muscle. The quadricep muscle has to fully engage and keep lifting the thigh up, the femur bone up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, bring your knee down and step back. Okay, so now, walk the hands farther forward. So we are doing now downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. See that your hands, when I do downward dog, my hands are shoulder distance apart, okay? And my knees are hip distance up, as wide as my hands, I'm sorry. So when I press my hands, and I curl my toes under, I lift my knee up. Reach as I press the hands down, extend up towards your hips. Lift the hips up. I see my feet, and my feet are not even, so I correct that. I see that my feet are even, equal distance from each other in the same line. And as maintain the extension of the torso, press the top of the thighs back And extend from the back of your knees towards your heels. Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Okay, as you exhale, bend your knees, come down and rest in here. So now, this is what we are doing. Keep pressing the hands down to the floor, curl your toes under. As you exhale, lift the knees up, lift the hips up. This time, bring your left leg in the middle of the space between your legs. Press that heel down, and with your next exhalation, lift your right leg up. One-legged downward dog. Ekapala Ardha Mukha Svanasana. So as you press the left foot down, lift the right outer hip back towards the wall behind you. Similar to what we're doing in the balancing pose in Vrikshasana. As you exhale, bring the foot down. Now the right foot is next to the left. Extend from the back of your calf towards your heel, heel down. And as you exhale, lift the left leg up. Reach to your left heel and extend from the outer hip. Move this outer hip back, right outer hip back towards the wall behind you. As you exhale, bring the left foot down, feet apart. Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And with your next exhalation, come into your hands and knees and rest back, forehead on the floor. Now as you inhale, come up. So for the next poses, we are going to need the support of the blocks or a stool, whatever you have. Ready? So hands onto the blocks. I'm moving my blocks fairly close to me, and I take one leg forward, right leg forward. So bring the left foot, the toes under, and with your next exhalation, reach back. When you reach back with the back leg, switch the height of the blocks, extend through the back heel, and look forward, chest forward towards the wall that you are facing. As you exhale, bend the leg, bring the right leg back, left leg forward. Ready? Okay, press your hands. Remember, we start with the blocks lower. If this works for you, you stay there. Otherwise, I need to lift my blocks up. Lift the right knee up and extend through the back heel. And as you exhale, switch the height of the blocks so it becomes more like a lunge, right? So, back leg fully extended, chest facing the front wall. And as you exhale, bend your knee and step back with your left knee. Okay, now let's come up. Move the blocks out of the way. Move your blanket out of the way. And let's do this together. So let's start with the feet together, okay? Take a step forward with your right leg. And take a step back with your left leg. The left foot turns about 60 degrees towards the front foot, okay? Ready? So when we are here, if you bring the thumb into the back, we want to guide the sacrum to descend towards the floor and the chest ascends. So I'm not doing a back bend, I'm not hunching, but I'm lifting vertically up towards the ceiling, okay? By lifting the chest, but also moving the sacrum down towards the floor. So keep that. Now lift the left heel up as you bend the right leg and pivot on the back foot. So now my left toes are facing that wall. With your next exhalation, you can walk the left foot back if that is possible. Okay, if you don't have any knee injuries, any hip problems, you can step back, and as you exhale, bend the front leg furthermore. The back leg wants to bend, reach back. So this is the beginning of Vimanasana, the airplane pose. It's another balancing, extending balancing pose. Now as you exhale, extend the arms away from each other. As you exhale, step back with your left heel, lean forward, step forward with your left leg, and step back with your right leg. And take a moment in here. Hands, the thumbs helps this guide the sacrum to descend towards the floor as the breastbone lifts up towards the ceiling. Keep pressing the foot firmly down, the left foot. Descend the buttocks and ascend the chest. And as you exhale, lift the right heel up, pivot on the ball of the back foot, and as you exhale, bend the front leg. If you need to walk the right foot back, you do that. And as you exhale, descend furthermore the top of the left leg. And ascend the chest. And with your next exhalation, extend the arms away from each other. Vimanasana. Keep your gaze towards the side wall. Bring your hands to your waist. As you inhale, come up, bend the front leg, and step forward. So let's do this pose one more time. So now I'm facing you, let's face each other. Feet together, which is more of a challenge. Now step back with your left leg. So I'm facing you. Now you can see my hips are coming to face the screen. Press your right foot firmly down. Lift the left heel up, and as you exhale, bend the front leg. Back leg extending toward the back wall. And as you exhale, extend the arms away from each other, reaching through your feet. Now the balancing part. Inhale, bring your arms overhead. How is this? Form the size of the waist, reach up through your fingertips. As you can descending the buttocks down, the back leg fully extended. Bring your arms to the size of the height, shoulder height. And as you exhale, hands into your waist and step forward with your left. Okay. Remember, always if you need support, the chair, the wall, you can do this at the wall. Let me show you. So you can have, if the wall is here, you can have your hands in here, right? And you can step back and your hands are here, or the back of the chair is there. Always support if your balance is off today. Ready? Left leg, that was your break. Step back with your right leg. Front leg firmly pressing the left foot firmly down. The back hip comes in, comes forward. So see what I'm doing with my hand? I'm guiding the back hip to come around. Take a moment in here. As you inhale the breath, lift the breastbone up. And as you exhale, descend the buttocks down. The thumbs are guiding the lumbar spine to lengthen down towards the floor. As you inhale, lift the back heel up. Pivot on the ball of the back foot, and with your next exhalation, bend the front leg. Extending the arms away from each other, lift the chest up at the same time. Don't allow the chest to collapse. Rotate the upper arms to face up, and as you inhale, bring your arms overhead. Urdhva Hastasana and Vimanasana. Urdhva means upward, Hasta hands, so arms overhead. And Vimanasana is the airplane pose. So we are doing a variation of Vimanasana. As you inhale, bring your arms down, come up, and with your next exhalation, step forward. Okay, so from here, we need the blocks. Take your blocks. Bring the blocks like this, or you can have the seat of your chair facing this way. So remember Uttanasana, then turns forward bend. So let's do that. Hands onto the waist, feet hip distance apart. Press the feet down, lift the sides of the chest up, look up towards the ceiling, and as you exhale, bring your chest forward and down. Hands onto your blocks. So if you notice, my back is lengthening towards that wall. It's no rounding, it's no sinking, but it's in a neutral position, okay? So it feels long, my back feels long. Press the left foot firmly into the floor, and as you exhale, extend the right leg back. Similar to what we were doing at the beginning of the class. As you exhale, bring the leg down. Press the right foot down and stretch your left leg back. As you exhale, bring the leg down. One more time. Right leg back, left foot down. Keep moving that right outer hip in to keep the balance. Bring the right foot down, right outer hip in as you extend the leg back. If you're able, you can come over here on the floor, okay? And as you exhale, bring the leg down. Okay, now, the blocks are near for the next pose. It's called, from warrior number 1, from Virabhadrasana 1, we are going to Virabhadrasana 3, which is a standing balancing pose. Okay, ready? So let's start near the prop that you're using. Step back with your left leg. Big step back. As you inhale, bring your arms overhead. As you exhale, bend the front leg. And now, as you lift the left heel up, as we did in Vimanasana, pivot onto the back foot and bring your chest to rest onto your right leg. If you need support, the chair is there. Otherwise, with your next exhalation, switch the weight forward onto your right foot and lift the left leg up. Arms extending forward. So I'm moving a little bit so you can see me. So from here, I transition, warrior number 3. And as you exhale, bend the front leg, the chest rests into the thigh, the back foot is go back to Virabhadrasana 1, warrior number 1. Hands onto your waist, a step forward, and then now let's switch legs, okay? I'm moving my props so I have more room. So now you know, from warrior number 1 to number 3. Ready? Press the feet firmly down. With your next exhalation, step back with your right leg. Face the props that you have at hand. As you inhale, bring your arms overhead. Keep extending the arms out. Maintain the length of the entire body. Maintain the length of the back leg. Buttocks descending. And as you exhale, bend the front leg. With your next exhalation, as you turn your chest to face the front of the left thigh, lift the right heel up and pivot on the ball of your right foot. Keeping the length of the sides of the body, reach into your fingertips. Bring your chest to rest onto your left thigh and pause in here. With your next exhalation, shift the weight into your left leg. And as you exhale, lift the right leg up and extend the torso, the arms forward. You can even bring your hands in here into the seat and the back of the chair so you can keep your balance. And I lost my balance at the moment. I was looking at the camera. With your next exhalation, big step back, chest into your thigh, and as you inhale, come up. Warrior number 1. As you inhale, come up, bring your hands to your waist, and step forward with your left leg. So let's do this one more time. This time, I will be facing you. Ready? So, feet together, step back with your left leg. Take a moment in here. As you inhale, bring your arms overhead. Reach out through your fingertips. With your next exhalation, bend the front leg. And then, as you keep that extension of the entire side body, bring your chest forward and down to rest into your thigh. Lift the left heel up. And as you exhale, transition the weight into your right foot as you lift the left leg up. Reach through your back heel and extend the arms forward. Virabhadrasana 3. As you exhale, bend the front leg. And as you inhale, come up. Warrior number 1. Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale the breath, hands onto your waist. And now step forward with your left and pause in here. So let's switch. Right foot back. As you inhale, bring your arms overhead. Reach through your fingertips. Full extension of the sides of the body. As you exhale, bend the front leg and take a moment in here. The back leg remains steady, fully extended. So if I'm here, let me show you, the back leg doesn't bend, extend. And as you exhale, bring your chest to rest onto your left thigh. As you bring your chest to rest into your left thigh, lift the right heel up. With your next exhalation, transfer the weight into your left leg, lift the right leg up, reach through your back heel as you extend the arms forward. The left leg is steady, the outer hip is in. Exhale, bend the leg, bring your chest to rest onto your thigh, and come up into Virabhadrasana 1. As you inhale, come up, hands onto your waist, bend the front leg, step forward, and come up. All right, so now, come into your hands and knees. This time, no problems. Downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. If you need the chair still, you use that. If you need to use the wall, use that, okay? So hands into the floor, lift the hips up. Now, I'm keeping my feet wider than my hands, so I create a space on my lumbar spine, where we were paying a lot of attention today. Now bend your knees, walk forward, bring the feet together, keeping the legs together, bend your knees, hands onto your waist, lift the chest up, buttocks descending, and as you inhale, come up. Take your strap or your scarf, whatever you need, whatever you have available, the scarf or the strap, and take one blanket. So I have this blanket folded in half. You can have whatever prop you have for to fold as a blanket and place it towards this side of the sticky mat. Now, with this strap, what I did is I just have a big belt, or you can fold it in half. This strap is in front of my ankles, and the feet are hip distance apart, okay? So I want to keep that, the pose that we are doing. Let's keep this blanket nearby in case we need it. The pose that we are doing is called Chatushpadasana, four-legged pose. So the strap goes around my ankles, my feet are parallel to each other, and I have this external rotation of my upper arms, okay? So as I hold the strap, I rotate my upper arms out, press the arms down, and lift the chest up. So my shoulder blades coming into the back chest to help me open my chest up. I keep that. I press my feet down, my upper arms down, lift the sides of the ribs up, lift the hips up. Chatushpadasana. And then I exhale, I come down. So let's do that together, okay? The blanket is in here in case your head goes like this, because the structure of your neck and your shoulders, then you can have this blanket nearby for support. Otherwise, you saw me, I didn't need it. Ready? So place the strap in front of your ankles. Keep your feet hip distance apart, parallel to each other. If your feet tend to do this sideways, well, you can use a block and you can hold the block with the inner edges of your feet, okay? So you can keep your feet steady, equal, because we want to create a space in the lumbar spine as we go into this back bend. Hold the strap, press the feet firmly down to the floor. Rotate the open arms from the inside out, so the inner elbows and the palms face up. Press the arms down and lift the chest up. Keeping that, with your next exhalation, as you press the feet down, lift the hips, lift the side ribs up towards the ceiling. And keep the legs coming towards each other. Don't allow the legs to spread apart. With your next exhalation, bring your buttocks down and release your hands. Let's do one more time. Chatushpadasana, four-legged pose. Keep holding the strap, rotate the upper arms out, press the feet down, press the outer shoulders down, and as you keep the feet and the arms pressing down, the outer shoulders down, as you exhale, lift the hips up, lift the outer hips up. Remember, we were working with these outer hips. We were compacting them, now we are lifting them up towards the ceiling. Side ribs up. And the weight moves from the shins back towards the chest. As you exhale, bring the hips down, feet on the floor. Now take your strap. If you were using the blocks, you can move the block away from you. Take this strap, bring your right knee in, place the strap on the ball of the foot, and extend the leg up towards the ceiling. And now as you hold the strap with your right hand, extend the left leg. So both legs are extending away from each other, similar to all the poses we did today, right? So this is the beauty of the practice of yoga, that we can thread all the poses. They all have some similarities in some ways. As you exhale, bend the right leg, bring the foot down, bring the left knee in, place the strap on the ball of the foot, hold the strap with your left hand, right hand on the floor. And as you keep this leg straight, with your next exhalation, extend the right leg, press the ball of your foot into the strap, and press the top of the left thigh back. The right leg remains steady, heavy on the floor. Supta Padangusthasana 1, hand of the big toe pose number 1. And as you exhale, bend the leg, both knees bent, and now you can put the strap on the side. For the next pose, I need to turn around so you can see me. It's a supine twisting pose. So what I do, I bring my shoulders in line with the sticky mat and at the same rotation of Chatuspadasana. My elbow and my palms are facing up. And I keep my knees together, knees towards my chest. And I bring the legs to one side and the entire abdomen revolves in the opposite side. And then from here I come back to the center, if we go to the second side. Okay, ready? So lay on your back, align yourself in such a way that when you lay down, your shoulders and your wrists are in the same line, your palms are on the floor. Okay? So I'm coming on the side so you can see me, I can see you if you need to do it this way. As you exhale, bring your knees in towards your chest. Take a moment in here. Observe how the sacrum is still on the floor. It's not here, but it's resting on the floor. With your next exhalation, keeping both arms into the floor, bring your thighs towards your right and turn your abdomen in the opposite direction towards your left. As you inhale, come up. And with your next exhalation, go to your left. Legs from right to left, and the abdomen turns from left to right. As you exhale, come back and bring the feet down. If you're unable to do this, we are going to have us to show you. So what you can do is turn one leg out and bring it in. Turn the leg out and bring it in. So similar to what we're doing in Vrikshasana. Remember, this leg was out. Ready? Inhale the breath, and with your next exhalation, bring your knees in. With your next exhalation, bring your legs to your right, and the abdomen turns from right to left. Your gaze is straight up towards the ceiling. With your next exhalation, bring your knees in, and exhale the breath, legs from right to left. As you inhale, bring the legs back up, and with your next exhalation, bring the feet to the floor. Rest your hands onto your side ribs and pause in here. Now roll onto your side, push yourselves up, and come up. Okay, so that was quick, right? So 30 minutes. Remember, I'm posting these videos on our YouTube channel for Lee FMWR Fitness, and you will see these in that channel after tomorrow. This video will stay on my story for 24 hours. So remember, we have Zumba on Wednesday and we have circuit training on Friday. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a great week. Okay? Thank you for coming over and listening. Namaste.